Yo, what's going on, everybody? Servo here. Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're going to talk about a brand new feature that is being brought in the next update for Dreamlight Valley. Now, this is something I've actually been super excited for them to bring, and we didn't know exactly how they were going to bring it, but it looks like we're getting some like social interaction within the game. Now we're going to head over to Twitter so I can show you guys what I'm talking about. But if you guys wouldn't mind hitting that like button, subscribe to the channel, I would super appreciate it. Alrighty, so over here on Twitter, they just posted a few moments ago the DreamSnaps update is coming soon, and with it, a brand new way to flex your creativity and earn exciting rewards. And then they listed submit a photo in weekly challenges, vote on your favorites, and earn weekly Moonstones and more. And I'm a little wary of this, and we're going to talk about why in just a moment. But this is really exciting. I'm really glad that they've been adding some new features, because this is what we've been calling for them to do. Because it's really it's nice to get new content, new story, like friendship quests and all that. But something I've been saying for like months now is we need new features. We need new ways to interact within the game. And this sounds really promising. So they also posted two more times down here. They said this new method of bringing content to the game specifically focuses on a new feature that will continue to receive updates and evolve over the coming months. Think of it as a smaller scale treat to tide you over between major content updates. We think DreamSnaps will make your time in the valley even more rewarding, and can't wait to hear what you think. Your feedback will be hugely important as we refine the DreamSnaps over the coming updates, so stay tuned. So it looks like this is going to be something that they can actually add to the game, that while we're bored and waiting for new content, they can keep implementing new challenges and then new ways to earn Moonstones. So let's break this down a little bit. What is DreamSnaps? It sounds like it's kind of like a in-game social media thing. It's going to have another little panel on our phone, I'm sure. And we're going to be able to just take pictures and submit them, and hopefully you can get Moonstones. What worries me is it says earn weekly Moonstones and more, but you also have to vote on your favorites. So it's only a certain amount of people is going to get Moonstones a week. Like maybe you can take a weekly photo and then post it, and then whoever is like the top 3 or top 10 or whatever, they get Moonstones. I would not like that at all, because we all know how those things do. They turn into popularity contests, and then it's the same people winning over and over and over. And it's really not about who's the most creative. So I'm hoping they add some actual challenges to this rather than just being a popularity contest. And I hate to always mention the negative side of things, especially when we don't know what's actually coming. That's just my take on it. I really hope it's a way that pretty much every single person can earn Moonstones, because just grabbing your chest every day is not cutting it, especially if how many microtransactions are being brought to the game. So yeah, it looks like right now it might be just kind of bare bones. We take a photo, we can upload it. It looks like everything's going to be done within the game, and then you can go over there and vote on your favorites. Now, a lot of other games have had this option, but not many of them actually have an option where you earn rewards. And then they said earn weekly Moonstones and more. So does that mean that we're going to have weekly challenges or something, and we could get new items possibly? I don't know, but they did say that they're going to implement this, and then we're going to have to give them feedback and improve it over the next month. That brings me my other issue. I hope they actually do take our feedback and improve it, because we know how that story's been going so far. But it is nice that they're adding a new feature to the game, so I'll leave that for the negativity in this video. And yeah, let's just talk about the actual feature. So it's super exciting. I want to see what you guys are thinking about this. So someone actually replied to my comment. They said, yay, about time the community was listened to. I love your content. Thank you. I guess to earn weekly Moonstones, one has to be among the best creations. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. Like, surely not. Like, surely it's not just a couple people get to earn the Moonstones. I'm really hoping that it's just a weekly challenge thing, you know, like take 10 or submit 10 screenshots every week. And maybe the top 3 get something a little more, like an extra 500 Moonstones every week. So it'd give you a reason to actually work hard and build within your valley, because we know I am not very good at that. But a challenge like this where there's a chance to earn Moonstones, I would dedicate it a lot more time into making builds like this right here. This looks amazing. So now this is something the community can really put their all into and earn free Moonstones even better. Just remember, as much as we moan about the prices, we still adore the valley as its home and safe space for some. I completely agree with that. We do complain a lot, but we also really appreciate all the hard work. So I'm hoping this is their way, Dreamlight Valley's way of turning things around in our view of them lately, because of lately it's just been like microtransactions. So we need new features, and it looks like this next update's going to be cool. Now, I know people are going to ask this because they ask me this all the time. When is the update coming out? We don't know. I do think it's going to come out this Wednesday, which is on the 12th. So it could be just 2 days from now. If it's not this Wednesday, it's probably next Wednesday. But as of now, nobody knows when this update is actually coming out. So this person brought up a really interesting thing. So they said, I'm not super creative, especially with Touch of Magic, but I am super excited to see what DreamSnaps bring to the game. So you might have to actually be super creative if you want to win, or if you're at like the top, because they did implement the whole Touch of Magic on the furniture things. And if you've been seeing some of the builds that people have been making, they have been insane, like their own custom sets of furniture and stuff. So if people create those and include them in like their designs, like these screenshots, it's going to be pretty hard to beat if you're just using your standard items rather than like also including custom ones. Because like I said, the ones that I've seen, the custom furniture sets, are absolutely amazing. And I don't even think I'm very talented enough to do that and win. So if you guys aren't familiar with the Touch of Magic and furniture, you might want to play around with it. Like I said, we still don't know exactly how this is going to work. But if it is a challenge like on who takes the best screenshot, and if people have been making like really nice custom designs, then it's going to be hard to beat those people. So to give yourself a better chance, you might mess around with the Touch of Magic a little more and with the motifs and all that. And I probably should do the same, because I'm going to have to work really hard if I want to be able to have a chance of winning at least 1 week. For me, the biggest thing to take away from this is, if this is something that's fully within the game, this is huge, because it takes us one step closer to multiplayer. And I think this is their way of actually implementing a feature. That way they can kind of see how the social and like the multiplayer feature of the game works, and also try to get some of those bugs fixed before like the full-fledged like actual multiplayer releases, which I'm hoping it's sometime in October to December. It looks like that's what it's going to be. So they said it's at the end of the year. So it's pretty cool that they're including some of these features. And yes, this is going to be included in the update that's going to have Vanellope. So it looks like the update's going to be a little bit bigger than we thought as well. So we have a reading trash here. It said, please don't turn it into a popularity contest. Please keep the weekly Moonstones accessible to everyone: popular players, loner players, creative, and players that can't create/decorate to save their lives. This is pretty much what I was saying. I hope it also doesn't turn into a popularity contest. Like, we need to give everybody a chance that can't create or decorate to save their life. I don't know about that, because that is kind of the point of making it. Like, it gives you something to do whenever we run out of content. This gives you time to create those custom designs. Now, I'm not very good at those, but that would give me time to practice and do my best. And remember, it's kind of like a thumbnail for a YouTube video. You have a certain amount of space, so you have a certain screenshot, and then you don't have to decorate like an entire valley. You would just have to, kind of like this person here, you would just have to decorate a small little section, which I think a good majority of us are capable of making a nice little screenshot. And then you would just post it and then hope that you get some votes on it. But I think that's really fun. I think that's really exciting. It'll definitely give me a reason to actually build a lot more. But that is it for the new little update and the news that we got today. I will always keep you guys updated, so be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. And some good news on my part, I actually finally have my Scrooge's shop completely fixed, and my star path is fixed, so we can finally start up some new streams, which is very exciting because I have been locked out for a while due to some time skipping. So we are all back on track, and I will be continuing those live streams with the most recent ones starting today. Thank you guys again for watching. I hope you all have a fantastic day, and I will see you in the next one.